Yeah, it's somehow happening. I wish I could really paint the picture for all of you, and some of you probably know better than I do, just how crazy the esports and gaming scene is as of the last 72 hours, and it just keeps on getting crazier as I try and dive into the Apex scene and Apex Legends news, thanks to all of you guys who keep me informed on the madness. The first time I talked about someone like Snip3down, he was leaving TSM Apex, nearly in tears to return to the esport that he truly is one of the best in the world in, and that being Halo, as he joined up with FaZe Clan. And yes, after departing after an ALGS with a great trio, TSM had to replace the guy, and they have now done so and done very well. But it's now Snip3down, who's also doing pretty well in Halo, who's like, hey, I know I left and I can compete in 2 esports already, but I want to compete in 2 esports yet again, as ALGS, it's still here, and now it's Nickmercs, another FaZe member trying to team with Snip3down, and it seems that it's actually very possible. After some recent roster changes for him and his teammate, yes. I don't know what timeline it is, but it is now FaZe Nickmercs and FaZe Snip3down potentially teaming up for ALGS, while Nickmercs is not an Apex pro. I mean, he's a competitor, and Snip3down is a Halo pro. So what?
I don't know how much I'm prepared to share with you at this moment, but we here's what happened. We put out that tweet, okay? We got a lot of people that banged the line. I mean, I got offline, looked at my DMs, I said, yo, what the fuck happened? So, truth, honestly, it was probably a blessing in disguise. You know, that Corey just didn't want to play wherever the fuck it was, right? Probably a blessing because, now we get the opportunity to grab some fucking huge names. All right, there's a couple people that that we were seriously considering, but there's one guy, man, that like it's almost like if he hits you up and you say no, like what are you doing? You know what I mean? So we don't know we just don't know yet 100%. We looked at the schedules of what he's doing at the moment and what we're prepared to do, and they do not conflict. There's no conflicting schedules, which is good. It's a good sign. I guess the only question that I'm gonna have for him, is playtime. I don't really require everything in the world. I just want to be able to get some reps in with him and Deeds, before we get to game day. So, Deeds leaked it. No, he didn't. He's chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't confirm nor deny, if it's Snip3down or not. I gotta see. We'll figure it out, man. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. And it's sad because they're in some ways too, because there was a couple other people on there that we would have loved to play with, of course. A few people, quite a bit actually. But we just when this motherfucker gives you an opportunity to rep with them, you can't let that go away. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So we're gonna today though. I'm gonna get some reps in with Designful. Gent's not on, so me, Designful, and Deeds. I was trying to maybe see if we can get some reps in for our tournament squad. Because we got the gauntlet on Friday. Big fucking event, man. This is gonna be a banger.
And of course, I'm a couple days late on this, but I just like to talk about the news in general. As Nickmercs said regarding ALGS, Deeds and I need one, preferably an in-game leader, but most importantly, it needs the passion, to which Snip3down certainly replied, and a lot of people like the lad Hal, who never holds back, he says, we get to roll 2 old men on the same team. What a treat that would be. And Snip3down goes, imagine losing to us though, might be the most pressure you've ever had at that point. To which I say, that's a really freaking good point. You throw together an old man's roster in any esport and come back, and people, if they lose to you, Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube are not going to be on your freaking side. So hey, the pressure might be turned up all the way for anyone who faces off against Nickmercs and Snip3down and Mr. Deeds himself. I just think it's pretty crazy. I don't think they have a chance to do some real damage, and I could be speaking out of my arse, all right? I'm just speaking how I feel on this, and you can speak differently, but if they do, I get to sit here and talk about it either freaking way, and the one thing is, Nickmercs has done this before. He has come back into esports like that of Fortnite and taken some top creators out there, I believe. It was former G2 Gent who also joined him in the Fortnite space back in the day, and they didn't do too well when they made their runs, but it was still the thought of it, right? He is pulling some top creators out there, giving them some great exposure, and trying to make a run against other top names in an esport that he has no business even being at the top of. So it's super cool to talk about, and also it gives other people like Hal all the more reason to trash talk, and that's just clips that we also love to see. Like, even if they do face off and just get absolutely nutted on, and that's the first word that came to my head. First, on God, sorry. But I mean, you can imagine all the headlines, myself included. Hal trash talking Nickmercs as he nuts on it. And that's sorry. But you can imagine that's going to be amazing. People are going to watch it. It is Nickmercs bringing eyes to an esport that already has a lot of eyes on it. And with the help of EA, he might be throwing his own events. So it's like the best mix of both worlds. And I can't wait to keep on covering it. So for all of you Apex peeps who keep on giving me news, I appreciate that, because I am like a lone fish in a big ocean trying to figure out what to talk about. So until next time, do me a favor, all right? Water, coffee. I'll catch you back here sometime soon. Nickmercs, Snip3down. Make it happen. Okay, bye.